Good morning. It's Friday. Wow. November 20th, 2015. This is Tech Talk Today, episode 223, and my name is Chris.
It's also the last day that I will be 31.
Happy early birthday, Andrews.
I am Angela.
Hello. So how are you doing? Are you frazzled? Are you okay?
I am frazzled, but okay.
Yeah?
Yes, I am okay.
So for those of you who don't follow Ange online, you may not know that since
Tuesday
early
night.
this week, Tuesday, really kind of afternoon, late afternoon.
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
You were out of power.
Yes.
Till yesterday.
Yep. With 3 kids.
Wow. Yikes.
It was really crazy. This is the first time pretty much since you moved out that I've filled up the garbage can.
Oh,
because I had to empty the freezer. Ding.
But bummed. So now that you're out of it, are you like, do you have any thoughts on those external battery packs? You can get those big ones?
Oh, yeah, no. Like
for your phone and stuff?
So the only sound in the house are the 2 UPSs in your office.
Yeah.
I'm like, my phone's dying, and I'm like, oh, right. Before I turn that off, because we can't sleep with that.
Power.
Yeah, I charge my phone.
Beep, 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 beep.
But yes, I want one of those. And I also, I thought after being cold for so many days, like, I'm not going to need the heat to be on 70. No, I need the heat on 70.
Yeah.
I need it on like 72, actually.
So you're not walking out of this like, you're not like, I need a generator, but you are like, I wouldn't mind some backup battery.
Oh my gosh. All right. So, and this is opposite your logic, which is great. So Chris in this situation would be like, yeah, we're buying a generator. I don't care. $2,000, whatever.
No, that's not true.
Oh, no, it's true. But
no, if that was true, we'd have a generator by now.
I know. Because we were a unit, we were one, so I had enough weight that I could dissuade you to not do it.
Oh yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
I know, yeah, that's true. Well, this turned into a marital hour. Anyway, I would much rather lose, the $200 worth of food that was in my fridge and freezer. The freezer stuff, obviously, I wasn't even eating anyway. But then have the expense of $2,000 because I could have gone anywhere. I could have gone different. I had many different options for where to go. But we have we have 2 gas fireplaces, so warmth wasn't super big problem. Gas range. The only problem is that none of the kids eat anything that I would make on the stove.
And you'd have to use like a lighter to get it to start because
which is fine.
Yeah.
Because I cleaned out the junk drawer. There's like 5 lighters in there. There's I think one of them is a special one that you want.
I was just thinking for Christmas and stuff, you had on your wish list, or tomorrow's your birthday, but put the Amazon's got like some big ones, like 3,200 or like 32,000 milliamp that would charge your phone for like 5 days.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I would like one. If you can link me to one, I'll put it on my list. And then we also have gas water heaters, so showers weren't a problem either. So really, the problem was basically lighting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'm glad you survived, and I'm glad you got power back. And now internet, which... Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, that must have been rough.
That was really rough.
Yeah.
I would be like, yep, I need to charge my car, or I need to charge my phone. Let's go for a drive.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're thankful you at least have the phone connection, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. All right, well, let's bring in our Mumble Room and get into the news. Time-appropriate greetings, Mumble Room.
Morning.
Hello. All right, guys. So let's start off with a nice light story about an industry dominant position who's soaking the industry for everything it's got and taking money from everybody.
It's me.
Something. No, it's Apple. Apple is taking 94% of profits in the entire smartphone industry. The company was responsible for just 13.5% of actual shipped phones.
Now, is this just because the Androids are trying to be competitive and having a lower price, a lower profit margin?
Yeah, but
so then it's kind of a bogus title.
But get this, it still matters though. 13.5% of shipments, but 94% of the profits. So if you add in Samsung, which comes at a distant 11%, so Apple is at 94% of the profits and Samsung is at 11% of the profits. That adds up to 105% because all of the other phone makers are losing money.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, the analysts say their numbers might not be quite accurate, but isn't that something?
Yeah, I was just going to say that does. I mean, why would it add up to 105?
I just wonder,
maybe it's 11% of the 6%.
You know why I put it in here? Because we're getting towards the end of 2015, and I make a little prediction for 2016. A little Tech Talk Today prediction.
Okay.
I predict that in 2016 we're going to see major consolidation.
Of smartphone?
Yeah.
It would be about time because, even if I had an Android and knew something about my Android, I don't know anything about all the other Androids out there. It's crazy how many there are. Somebody hands me their phone, I'm like, what is that? You know, I'm serious. I do, but I have an iPhone, so that's mostly why I say.
I just think from a profit standpoint, not even from an end user's perspective standpoint.
Oh, okay.
Today, there's a story that the like Yala too, which is making it like a free phone with a great operating system. They're having problems. It is a bad market for these guys, a really bad market. And you still have upstarts like Canonical that want to break into it.
It's a really good market. Well, it just has to be done right.
If you can make the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mumble, any thoughts on that story before we move on to our next one? All right, Andrews. This one's kind of got me all worked up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, so it's coming across as like good guy Google and good guy YouTube. And as somebody who's been on the receiving end of the stick for a long time, I just don't see it this way. But YouTube is launching a system to protect video creators from copyright takedown requests. So this is not, though, as good as it sounds.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, okay.
It's a new program, what it calls some of the very best examples of fair use it's going to protect. When YouTube receives a takedown request, it immediately blocks the video from being viewed.
Right. We are well aware of that.
Yeah. And it's costly because it takes you down for at least 1 or 2 days. And it takes you down during the peak of the video's popularity, so the peak of the revenue generated. So you could go from a video generating a few bucks to a video generating absolutely nothing during this takedown and resolution process. Now, for a handful of creators, and I mean like 4, wow. YouTube has made an exception and is offering these 4 hand-picked creators fair use protection. Under the program, YouTube indemnifies the creators whose fair use videos have been subject to takedown notices for up to $1 million of legal costs in the event of a takedown resulting in a lawsuit for the infringement. So YouTube is coming across is like saying we're going after the DMCA abuse. We're trying to protect the little guy. Meanwhile, they're the ones that have built the very platform that enables them to do takedown first. Why don't they just flip? If they wanted to protect content creators, flip the switch and say flag the video and then immediately alert the content creator and give them 24 hours to respond before you pull the video. Why not do something like that?
Right.
Why am I guilty until proven innocent?
Right. So, but only 4 people. So
right now.
This is a public release report article.
It's a press release to make them look.
We're helping 4 people.
Yeah. Raging Citizens, Speed Bunking, Mr. UFO, Questionable Questions, and Rachel Duzzle's White NAACP President Passing as Black channel. Not familiar with any of those, but yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Those are either the videos.
And what makes them so special?
Actually, I'm sorry, I misspoke. They're not even the entire channels. They're just those 4 videos. Just the videos, not even. I was misreading this right. It's because I figured it was the channels. No, what a bunch of bullshit. I mean, that's going to do nothing. We put up how many videos a week, and 2 of them will get flagged in a week. This is
wow.
Yeah. So and it's all over all of our Reddit channels today. Everybody's been submitting this as a story, and to me, it feels like exactly like what you're saying. It's just like, look at what we're doing for these 4 videos. Well, good. Now, why don't you do it on a scale that's 10 times that?
Yeah. Huh.
Just YouTube. The problem with YouTube is they just are getting to the position now where they have been in the position where they're just completely unavoidable.
Well, and like it's almost like they're redefining fair use. They're actually making it worse, narrower. Mm-hmm. It's not even.
We find these 4 to be obviously fair use. Yeah, that's weak.
Yeah.
I guess the problem is those 4 videos just keep getting takedowns over and over again. Hey, Andrews, did you see the new Google Plus this week? It's here.
God, yes, on my phone. I was like, what is it doing? And then it said choose your account, and it had my personal or the Jupiter Broadcasting. So I clicked on my personal one, and it was like, would you like to add this? I'm like, what am I doing to it? Like,
what am I doing? Yes, exactly. Well, here, I'll explain it to you. Today, we're taking a big step towards making Google Plus an even better place for your interest to do so. We're drastically simplifying nearly every aspect of the product. You'll see this clearly in our new navigation centered around collection and communities. But we didn't stop with collection and communities. Oh no, the new Google Plus also makes it easier to post search content and keep up with the greatest content in a fully redesigned
it's a lie.
home stream. While this is an exciting new beginning for us, we're definitely not done yet. We got here by listening, and we got here by learning, and we'll continue to do so.
I'm going to translate that for everybody. Blah, blah, blah. It functions like Facebook. Blah, blah, blah. You still don't get your notifications just like the old G+.
Mumble Room, what do you guys think of the new G+? Anybody disagree? You think it's beautiful? You think it's the new G+ we've all been waiting for?
It looks exactly the same to me. I haven't really checked it out yet because I don't use it that often anymore, so...
I'll tell you, it is so often, it is so funny. Man, I could say that so many more times. It is so funny how frequently Google makes these changes, and the change they make makes sense to me. I can see how they made this change and why, and how it is way more useful for a lot of users. But it's the one tiny UI tweak that fundamentally interrupts my workflow. And I could literally take any UI refresh that Google has done in the last 5 years. I'll randomly pick one. When they refresh the Gmail message composer so it automatically collapses the subject line. Guess what I constantly do? I open up emails, reply, and tweak the subject line. Every time I do an email. It is part of my workflow, and they hid that. So now I have to expand a little thing, then go down there, click a little thing. Yeah. So this is a perfect example of another. So here's now how you post. So now when you go to post to Google Plus, what they've done is they've hidden the ability to post in this little red floating dot that you have to know. Now, this isn't the new, of course, now I don't have the new Google UI. Now the new Google UI is gone. But they hide it in that little material design floating edit box that you have to know is where you're supposed to click to make a post because you use Google things everywhere. So now you just know this little floating thing is what you're supposed to click to make a post. You click that little floating thing to make a post, and now you can't just drag a picture into the compose box like you used to be able to, because I have like my social media pictures ready to go right there. I just drag them in there. Nope. Now I got to click on the little circle thing to make a post. Then I got to click on the media button, and now I can't even drag into the media button pop-up that comes up. Now I have to also then click the upload button. That brings up the open dialog box. I now have to drag into that thing, hit open, then paste it in there, now type my thing. Yep. And it goes from clicking in a box and dragging a photo to that entire workflow, because now it's more material and it has this little floating compose box. Every time they make these changes, they tweak the workflow in a way that it adds more complexity.
Yep.
And so either way, it's Google Plus. I mean, it doesn't really make it. Otherwise, it looks kind of the same to me.
I had an email from G Plus saying that Albert Westra commented on my picture, right? So I'm like, oh, I wonder how the new G Plus handled this, So sure. I go to G Plus, and I know exactly which one it is, and it shows already read. Yeah. It's the top one.
Yeah, I see that.
And it doesn't say Albert Westra commented. It says Emily Hampton and 5 others commented on +1. And so it's exactly identical. The thing is only 2 people commented on it. And I don't know. It's so dumb.
So you see, now I click on this little photo thing here. And now I have to upload photos. Hello there. I upload photos of me. Well, let's see what's... Well,
I'm not wearing a shirt.
Oh, you can't see anything.
I know.
So say I want to upload this photo.
Don't scroll down.
No, there's nothing in there. You want to upload this photo of the trailer, right?
Yeah.
So now, you see, instead I used to be able to click from the desktop and put that in there, right?
Yeah.
And now, instead I have to go to that little thing, and I have to go to that thing, and I can upload from there. It's a process that is like 4 or 5 steps more complicated now.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah. I agree.
They'll tweak it. They'll get an overwhelming feedback of WTF from everybody.
Yes, that was me practicing duck face. It was for another thing I did from a couple of days ago. It's a long story. Yes, but that was my duck face.
Is that a duck face?
I was prompted to do duck face. I did duck face. I delivered. Hey, I'll deliver. All right, so moving right along from Google Plus, unless anybody in the mumble room has any comments on the G Plus redesign. Anybody else? Anybody else want to defend it?
Going.
I feel like I don't want to... If anybody does feel like it's a good design, I welcome you to speak up, because somebody must like it.
Well, it is nice. It looks more like Twitter now. Twitter and Facebook, when it comes to like the navigation buttons at the bottom.
And I've also heard Pinterest, but I'm not a big Pinterest user.
I'm not either.
Okay.
I intentionally stay away from it because it'll be the end of me.
Now, I was kind of looking forward to the first Android smartwear watch that had a built-in LTE modem.
No.
So that way you didn't need to have a watch or a phone to make the watch work. You didn't need to have a watch, right? Well, actually, LG thinks you don't need to have a watch. After 6 days on the market, they've canceled their latest smartwatch.
Wow!
Yeah, the LG Watch Urbane 2nd Edition LTE has been canceled.
And you already bought it, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Shut up. I did not. They said that there was quality assurance processes late in the process, and they were aware of a hardware issue that would affect day-to-day functionality of the device. So after further investigation, the decision was made to cancel the rollout of the Urbane.
Turns out it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was the first Android Wear watch not only with built-in LTE. Samsung's got one, but it doesn't use Android Wear. But also the first one to use the new Marshmallow version of Android Wear. So Google was actually pretty excited about it, even was pimping it recently on their blog as of Wednesday.
How embarrassing.
Yeah.
That is super embarrassing.
Yeah, that is pretty embarrassing. How are you liking your smartwatch?
I like it.
Yeah, would you buy it again? I mean, I bought it for you, but would you buy it again?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, you would.
I would get a protective screen, though. That scratch really pisses me off.
Okay, let me put it another way. If something happened and you lost that phone today, would you consider getting yourself another one to replace it?
Well, I would definitely replace my phone.
I mean your watch.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep calling it. Yeah, but would you?
Yes, I would because
really.
Yeah, I mean, how many Fitbits did I have?
Well,
3.
but that is a lot more than a Fitbit.
I know. Yeah, and I do use it for more than that. In fact, what did I needed to use it? Oh, yeah. So while the power was out, my phone was plugged in underneath your desk. I was using the voice dictation.
Yeah, that is nice.
Message with Jenny.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So
Yeah.
you didn't have to take your phone off the charger.
It was great. But then I am used to like getting messages and being able to read, like when you message me about something really quick from my wrist without taking out my phone. So yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
But if only just for the tracking, the fitness.
Yeah, that's nice. I've stopped using it for any of that stuff. I just pretty much use it
You're
for.
not even wearing them.
No, it's charging right now. It's over there charging because I didn't. I spent the night here and I left the charger. And so I had to bring the charger down. Yeah, so I have to move that stupid charger around, but I don't want to buy 2 chargers because it's the only one that charges that way.
You might want to buy a charger because charging it, or just keep it in the truck.
What, the charger?
Yeah.
With the what? Charge while I'm driving?
Yeah.
I guess I could.
You're not needing it. You're not wearing it.
Huh.
Or you don't need to wear it.
I'm getting kind of sick and tired of.
I've been charging mine in the car.
It's just another thing I have to charge.
Yeah.
It gets boring. Like I just get burned out on it. I don't want any more stuff to charge, or everything. I wish everything could just charge itself.
I get burnt out on
what?
Feeding 3 kids.
Yeah, I know. I realize there's a different scale of problems.
I actually forgot to feed them this morning, so that was part of why my morning went bad.
Well, there is that. I mean, that's what you need to set up as a reminder on your watch.
Yeah, right. Jeez.
Hey Siri, remind me to feed the kids.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't use Siri.
Yeah. What?
I don't use Siri.
That's maybe why you forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Andrews, are you ready for something important? You ready for a big one?
Yeah.
All right, is our Kickstarter of the week.
No. I'm just kidding.
I think you're gonna like this one. I think it's gonna appeal to the mom in you. Actually, Are you ready for this? It has 170 backers. They have a goal of $39,000, with $11,000 raised so far. 26 days left to go. It's the world's first solar-powered airplane science kit for kids.
Huh.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Here's the Kickstarter video for you to participate in. And participate in by playing. Go, Kickstarter video, go! Why are you just sitting there? You're sitting there like a fool, Kickstarter, go! Why does it not play? It just sit. Hi, that guy looks like a nice guy. I bet he has a good video for us to watch. Huh. I don't know. Yeah. Hi there. Hello, Kickstarter guy.
A little refresh might.
Maybe. I could give that a shot. So the project is going to wrap up on Wednesday, December 16th. December 16th. Okay, here we go, Andrews. I hit play again. Okay. I watched the video a little bit before the show.
Well, tell us about it then.
Well,
are there pictures if you scroll down?
Yes. I am now bound and determined to make this video play. I'm going to go see if it works in Firefox because heaven forbid we don't get our Kickstarter of the week video. I played the clip. Hold on. Firefox has got to check for updates. I love how you're getting enjoyment out of this. All right, Firefox. This is your opportunity to show Chrome up a little bit. Here we go. Take it, Firefox. Did it just crash? It totally just crashed. Anybody in the moment room want to play this video for us?
I bet you that update before the show doesn't look like such a good idea now, does
it?
Yeah, I know. Hey, you know what? That's how I roll. It got sync thing working, didn't it? Hey, you know what? I broke Flash, but in exchange, I got working sync things. So I don't know. There could be worse things, I guess.
This might be a good opportunity to talk about.
No, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna
kidding.
No, I mean you can if you want to tease it, but do you think I am gonna stand by and let something like Flash take me down? Think about that. You know me. Who you talking about? There we go. Look, I got it. Wait, there's still no audio though. All right, well now that I don't have an answer for, because there should be sound, I guess. So there you go. Well, the whole idea is there's not enough science projects for kids, and so this is a really cool little airplane that they can assemble or little things they can put together and go do stuff with, solar powered and whatnot.
I am so glad that we saw this.
Yeah. Now, honestly, I have no reason why VLC would. I see what I did is I did a little YouTube download and I pulled the video off of the internets, so I have no explanation why there's no audio though in VLC, because now that I must have just broken my system in general. I guess, because I think I just horked my whole rig up. I guess that's what I did. Well, what do you think, Andrews? Are you impressed?
No, no, because there's different Raspberry Pi things and
Your
little
face,
bits.
your face.
No, there are.
Look at this little thing. It's like a solar powered freaking little airplane thing with a propeller on the back. You put together, you got a little model kit. Boom, no batteries required. Bob's your uncle. You're flying a plane.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I think it's kind of neat. I mean, that's basically all the parts right there.
Yeah, some cardboard and some
solar panels and a little motor, and then you put it all together and put the fuselage in. And see, there's the destructions right there. That's kind of neat, right?
I don't know.
Could you picture the kids putting two of them, and you could have different colors and stuff like that? No, you're not buying it?
No.
I'm just curious, do I have music out of Spotify? Let me see if Spotify plays. Did I just totally break all music on my computer? Let's find out. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I have no music on my computer. Damn, that's some good Ron Jankees.
Doesn't it say sound off there?
No.
No, to the left, like 2 buttons.
No,
No?
dude, that's
Okay.
that's shuffle.
Oh, okay. I can't tell. It looks like the
Man, you blind.
speaker with a. I know.
If your eyes worked half as good as your nose.
Yeah, I know, right?
You got eagle eye
I wish
vision.
I could swap my senses.
Yeah,
That's for
yeah.
sure.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you could get like a flying drone like this. You know what would sell it for me? Is if you could put some duck face selfies on that and then fly those around. That'd be pretty cool. I've got no explanation. I actually thought it was a pretty cool project. Here's the thing I like about it. You can get the whole solar kit $25.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what the price was going to be.
Yeah, I think so. You can get a racer and the flyer package for $65. You get a racer solar kit, and you also get the solar plane air kit for $65.
I think a race car would be way better than the airplane.
Oh, I disagree.
Well, I'm sure you would, but
I think the kids would love to fly an airplane like that. It's really just about giving them. I need to restart. I know. It's really about getting them, something like something that just gets them interested in science and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's what I think it's about. I don't know. Why? You don't agree? All right, fine. This is like the 3rd Kickstarter in a row. You know what? Okay, I got a proposal. You should find the next Kickstarter of the week because you never like them.
I will.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, except for I was thinking about doing the show on Tuesday next week.
Yeah, that doesn't work for me.
I know.
Oh.
Could you make it work?
Well.
Could you just bring the girls?
I could. Yeah.
Because Friday is kind of like a holiday here in the U.S., so I don't figure we'll do a tech talk.
They actually have daycare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to join me for?
She's offering Tuesday since I don't.
Oh, that's
Friday.
cool.
Yeah, but not until like 11.
You can still bring the girls.
So
though.
so I could bring the girls
and then head there.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we do tech talk on Tuesday, and I'll be here Tuesday morning, and we'll do the show then, and then because Friday we'll be off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna
Thursday.
Huh? Yeah. Thursday has a pre-recorded tech snap that will go out, so that'll be, and then we'll probably do something. I'm not quite sure what the plan is yet. I had an idea that I kind of wanted to do, but it's kind of hard to pull off. I wanted to do like a open source projects from 2015 that we're really thankful for. Mm-hmm. But the reality is that we've already covered all of them. So then I was thinking, well, what if I did like a cut of the best parts of when we talked about the projects we're like really into or things we're setting up, and I don't know. So that might be what I do for Thanksgiving week for last, or we might record on Sunday. I'm going to talk with Noah today and see what he wants to do. So watch the calendar for that, jupiterbroadcasting.com/calendar, but expect Tech Talk today on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern next week. Also, we could really use your support. We're really close to tipping over to 4,000. Patreon.com/today is where you go to support the entire network. This is where we go to sort of guarantee this is the funding we have for production staff or equipment planning, things that are a little bit more long-term. It gives us some budget and planning. And the more we raise these numbers, the more we can plan and depend on our audience for our source of funding and less from commercial sponsors. And right now we have a nice mix, but we'd always like to, as long as possible, have that preference and have that dial lean towards our audience. So that way you guys have a real clear path of where our allegiance lies. It's a really nice system because when we're making content like this, it allows us to start the content from the point of the audience perspective. What's great for the audience, not what's great for the sponsor. And I think you've probably seen some podcast networks out there that took the other approach and went, what's great for the sponsor? And now you kind of see where those podcast networks are
or
at.
just take any sponsor that they can get.
Where this gives us that leverage and flexibility. And Angela and I are the two people that are very aware of what that process involves, and the amount of no's that we say on a lot of no's to like website advertising and stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's thanks to our patrons that we can kind of keep it classy around here. Patreon.com/today. And, we are getting closer and closer to the holidays, Andrews, and we thought maybe we'd do something coming up for the holidays. And so if you have an active Patreon subscription in the month of November, as in when the November charges at the end of the month go through, you clear, and you are a Patreon over at patreon.com/today, you will be entered into a drawing in early December for giveaways, really awesome swag giveaways, just for our patrons at patreon.com/today. What about unfiltered patrons?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfiltered patrons as well.
Yes.
So they have a chance of they have a double chance of winning if they're in both.
Yes.
And so here's the requirements. Be a patron, have your payment clear for November, and make sure your address is up to date if you have it in Patreon, because you're going to get shipped some really freaking awesome show-related swag. This is like top stuff.
Yeah, it is really cool. I did a different kind of swag for each show on our network.
And
so
it is...
every show has a swag. So, and that's...
It's so cool.
Yeah, I think that's cool because, like, when you guys support Tech Talk Today, you're not supporting this show. You're supporting the whole network. But maybe you do want a Tech Talk Today swag, And so there's
the Tech Talk Today swag is particularly cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I want it. I want to put it right here so it's in.
I know.
It's in the camera shot.
So there will be videos and updates on Patreon, which for all of our new patron subscribers, it'll be a new thing for you because you get access to exclusive background.
Yeah, that is cool. When you become a patron,
updates.
all that stuff opens up.
Yeah, so there will be, I'm pretty sure, a video of a live unwrapping of each of the swags.
Nice.
And anyway, so the swag will start being given away in the first week of December.
I say early December just to give yourself a little buffer.
Early December.
Because it is the holidays. It's the holidays.
Yeah, so... Anyway.
Yeah, patreon.com/today to get in on that. We'll have some, and there is also a Swag Club member there, but this is just for anybody who's a patron.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to be swag level.
Yeah.
You just have to be a patron.
And if you are swag level, don't worry. You've been getting stuff all year, but this is also, as we develop these channels, we sort of make our swag stuff more robust and our process is more robust, and it's just going to benefit Swag Club members too. So don't worry about that. You are going to be in an even better position after this giveaway. So it's really awesome. Patreon.com/today. Not only are we going to have some fun in the holidays, but we also could use your support. Thank you very much for supporting the Jupiter Broadcast Network and all of the shows on here. Now, Angela, I came across something as parents of 3 children that you and I maybe should have found a little bit earlier on. Because if we would have known some of this information, we may not be the parents of 3 children. For better or worse. So I wanted to bring this along to our audience to educate them about these things so that way they can be prepared as they go out into the world. Really good stuff here, everybody. Thank you for joining us this week on Tech Talk Today. Remember to join us next week, Tuesday, for another marital counseling session, power outage tips, duck face selfies, and Kickstarters that nobody likes. So why wouldn't you come back for another episode?
Yeah. This is what...
Best Tech Talk Today ever. Mumble Room, thank you very much for joining us. Now I leave you with this very important bit of information. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have any sound. Oh, my goodness.
Darn, it looks really good.
It is super good.
Really 80s.
You know what?
We're going to have to edit that in.
Hold on. We could edit in. I could also try rebooting if we want to kill a minute.
Okay.
I can, this thing reboots pretty fast.
Okay.
Because it's important information. I think you should probably see it too. Okay. This is what I get. This is, of course, it's going to try to do updates too. I don't know if we'll get there. But and broken audio. Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
And broken out. Yeah.
Gosh, this is a winner. This is no wonder I only want to do this one day a week.
Right?
Jeez, Andrews. Oh my gosh. So I got to give a quick plug for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Roverlog 15. Did you watch it? Did you watch it? You did?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think?
I'm trying to remember it right now.
Well, it opens with the elevator. No, okay.
Yes, right. Oh, yeah. That hotel room is not worth.
You don't think so?
Oh, my gosh. No.
Yeah. It was nice of them to do it, though. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I thought so. The challenges that we ran into, like me forgetting the HDMI capture card.
Yeah.
I'm a dummy.
Oh, man. I shook my head a lot, actually. I really like the sandscaping, though. That was so cool.
The sandscaping? What are you talking about? The sandbox? Yeah, the augmented reality stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And there wasn't like a great way for me to capture that on camera because it doesn't get all of the nuance of the colors and like the way that redraws and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was super cool, Andrews. Okay, so we're back up. Let's see. Do you think we have audio? We'll find out. I'm going to go play the video. So this, going back now, just resetting for you, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a PSA here, and we'll see if Chris, not only does Chris have audio, but we'll see if he also has video capture. Both things I haven't tested yet.
Winning! I can already tell it's working.
See you back here next week.
Jeez. My name is Earl, and I met this girl. Said I met this girl, and her name was Sally. She said, let's do the dilly-dally. I said to her, not till I'm married. And why would I want to risk my health and my life on 2 minutes of bad sex just so I can get some horrible disfiguring disease? No way! I told my friend Bob just what I'd done. He said, what's wrong? Don't you want to have fun? I said, no, she's not the one. Every guy in the school wants to do it. Well, I bet they have, too. I don't want something everybody else has already ruined. I'm waiting for a girl who's saving herself especially for me. Are you a virgin, bro? Yes, and I'm proud of it. Well, what do you want to make of it? I thought you said you'd understand. Oh, I understand. Sally wants to do the dilly-dally. I guess Bob wanted to have some fun, because he saw Sally and he wanted some. Bob got interested in Sally. Guess what? They did the dilly-dally.
Want to do the dilly-dally?
Guess what? They did the dilly-dally. Bob, I asked, did you wear protection? No, he said, that weakens the connection. She gave me aide. I dodged a bullet that time though, didn't I? Woo-hoo! That one had my name on it and I came out okay. Tough luck though. Yeah, well next time I'll be more careful. I guess you will. I saw Bob 6 months later. He had such an expression. He was HIV positive in pursuit of affection. It's okay to be pure and not part of the crowd. You'll be saving your life and your health. So be proud. Kick it, G.